Welcome to another episode of the Creators Outlet, episode 150. We haven't done 149 yet. I know, don't worry about it. We'll get to it. Sponsored by our friends over at the Inked Marketing Team, www.inked.marketing. Go check them out for yourself and see what they can do for you today for your Indiegogo or Kickstarter. Speaking of which, they want me to let you know, in case you missed Monty Michael Moore's Loco Hero #1, who was up for a whole bunch of Ringo Awards. And he was nominated for that. So it was wonderful. Has a special Indiegogo campaign launching for those that missed #1 or just have to have every cover with an exclusive Indiegogo cover. Just go to inked.pub/Loco Hero 1 to get yours today. Loco Hero 2 does launch on July the 6th, and that evening, Monty will be right here on Creators Outlet talking all about the new book and all the great stuff you can get. So, right now, let's introduce our very special guest and welcome back our buddy Mike Jimmy Larsa de Brun.
Hey.
Hey, buddy. Oh, wait, before we get started.
Yes. This is very this is TVMA DLSV.
Yeah.
Because everyone who knows me, and there's quite a few by now, if you watch this show, I swear a lot. Ooh. I'm sorry, I make children's stories, but it doesn't mean that I can't swear on my own.
He takes it out on a totally different plane. And don't forget to subscribe, comment, and share. If you're not part of our YouTube fam, you can go over to youtube.com/Creators for Creators. Oh, you can just type in Creators Outlet in the search bar of YouTube and we'll just come up. Either way. So we want to talk Life on Cora 4, which I have backed already, and now you are doing a cross promotion with Aria Black, the Blackness, and for his campaign that launched yesterday during Shay the Red and Size broadcast on Red Valkyrie, and it skyrocketed to like almost 50% just during that show. And damn you, Aria, for putting a Red Valkyrie tear in there. I know. I know Shay and Cy were thrilled, and so was I. But my bank account, she was not so much. Not so much. But I get a little 2-inch action figure.
Exactly.
That way I can tell.
And you get the patch.
Way I can tell when I've been in the pool if myself and my tailless figure are about the same height. Yet again, there we go. So, Mike, tell us all about how the campaign's going, how that crossover promotion is going.
So, the cross promo is doing amazingly because we have a lot of similar backers. So a lot of people are going to get both extra rewards. But
hey, Sam.
We are absolutely exploding right now. We are at 449% funding. We only need one more and we get 450. And that's literally just one digital backer for all I care. And we'll be there. And, we're working through stretch goals. We're going hard. We're at 2,245 euros or like 26.50 in dollar. Something like that.
26.59, yeah.
Yeah, it's absolutely insane. So I'm super happy to be out and see this come together like I had hoped it would. And yeah, the thing that we're Aria and I are doing together is if you back both our campaigns, then you get 2 rewards. So with me, you get an A4 print, so 8 1/4 by 11 inches, And if you and that's going to be in my physical rewards. But if you back, but with his physical rewards, you are going to get a trading card that is going to be completely exclusive to backing both campaigns. So, like, if there's going to be 50 made, then that's going to be that's going to be a high number on that.
Oh yeah.
So, like, these things are going to be very, very, very rare.
And he did something that I haven't seen very often on a campaign, where he did a special thing for people that signed up for the mailing list. Plus, there was something else if you signed up on the merch list.
Yes.
So, motherfucker, I signed up on both, and I, I even put it in the chat during that opening stream. Like, I'm like, damn it, Ari Black Red Valkyried me. I am backer 12.
I'm number 3, and that's only because number 2 didn't go through. Fuck my life.
I was expecting mine not to go through, and it did.
Well, so, I was literally like €5 short on my credit card, so I had to go for a lower tier. So backer 1 and me were, I think, at most a second apart. Yeah, it was epic. And then I bought an original page because, I'm insane and I totally don't have the money. But I don't care. I want one of those original pages, and it's going to hang on my wall.
I know Sai wants the boob page. So
there's like 8 of them, and I'm going to take one of them. I'm probably going to take a double page print with one of them. Honestly,
well, I know Aria said that there's a double page that have over 50 pairs.
Oh yeah.
And I'm just like, dude, you've just granted my birthday wish.
Yeah.
And that's saying a lot, because I worked in strip clubs for 30 years, so.
But yeah, I'm super happy to see him explode as well. He's got funded in 16 hours. It's insane. Okay, I got funded in 3 hours, but my goal was 1/4 of his.
Yeah, he had a much bigger goal, and he had a lot of stuff that was different from yours. Like, you've got a couple of guest artists doing covers.
Yeah,
and he had guest artists doing covers and trading cards. And like, well, Mike's doing this, I gotta take it up a notch and do this. I'm like, okay.
I just wanna give a little bit of attention to Hex right now. Cora, chameleon. Fun fact: Love and Cora 5 is gonna be about a chameleon-like creature. So, see you there, Hex.
Oh, did Hex take that tier?
No. It's Love and Cora 5 is going to be about a chameleon-like creature that one of my writers came up with. So to see him do the Cora chameleon thing is hilarious and actually very meta. I'm waiting for Love and Cora 5 now, because then he's going to sing that all over the place.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Not at all.
But, Hex, please don't sing. We've heard you. We don't want to go there.
But yeah,
I guess Hex is officially closed out.
Yeah.
Neff Squadron. So, I mean, if you didn't get that black and white issue, you missed a key in the Hexverse.
Yeah. Sadly, I will have to wait until the volume comes out, but I'm definitely going to get that one too. I'm probably probably by the time he goes live, there is going I'll be done with Love and Cora 5, So Hex, hit me up for a promo like I'm doing with Area, because yeah, right down my alley, man. Let's do this. I would love that.
Cross promotions are king.
Yes, they're awesome. I love it.
And
And
if your worlds are similar enough, you can also get away with doing connecting covers,
yes,
which people will eat
yes,
up and goes, wait, you have a connecting cover?
we can do that. That would be cool. That would be definitely cool. Yeah, that's a good idea. I might keep that in mind. Ooh. Now you got me thinking. Damn it.
I hate thinking. I didn't get my nappy nap today.
Oh, my God. I tried 3 times to get a nap today, and I just could not. I could not sleep.
And when he told me that, I said, so, want to go live?
Yeah, totally. Whatever.
He's like,
I wake up with these.
Yeppers, yeppers, yeppers. Yes, I do. Boom, boom, boom. So it's always a good time when we get to hang out and talk comics and everything. But let's dive back into the campaign.
Yeah.
Over here in the U.S. of A, it is at 4. It's the same percentage no matter where you are. He's still 449% of goal. So, like, if one person buys the digital tier, just to round them up to that 450, that would be great. If you want to buy one of the bigger tiers, it will be, of course, much appreciated. And Mike Jimmy will love you a long time.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
and we all will, because this is a great book. And in the U.S., he's at $2,659 with only 31 backers.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely
So
out there.
That is terrific.
And there's a couple more backers that didn't go through on Indiegogo. So like I think I'm at like 35 now when it comes to PayPal backers as well.
Mm-hmm.
And it's insane.
Yeah, because that's what I had to do with Miss Aberline, because I told her, I go, this is what I want. So when you're done doing all your editing and lettering and blah blah blah, and you get like whatever you're going to get for overprints to sell at shows, pull a book and the wedding print signed, and just DM me and I will send you a PayPal.
Exactly. Like, yeah, it's never an issue. Like, yeah, Indiegogo only works on credit cards, so of course there might be issues. Never be afraid to ask. Trust me, like I don't mind, and your order will come through. And the cheap shipping still counts for people that order by PayPal as well. So like the $10 to the US, UK, and European Union, that's all the same.
Oh yeah, it's doing so well. And you were like, I know I was there on the opening show, and you were just blown the hell away, because
oh yeah,
you were like, it took me 6 months to do this last time.
It did. Like the Kickstarter completely flopped. We made 712 euros out of a 2,000 euro goal. Mm-hmm. So about $1,000 out of a 2,500 goal. And then, I went on Indiegogo, and the first thing I said when we had a couple of days left on the Kickstarter and things were flopping really hard, was like, yeah, no matter what I make, I'm gonna fulfill this comic. And I've done so every single time for every campaign I have so far. If you go back into my campaigns, you're gonna see that every single one of them has gotten their rewards. Because, I believe in what I do, And this is going to be the first campaign where I don't run a loss. But even if I did, like, yeah, the artists are paid. The writers, they get royalties. They get a fair percentage of royalties, like, seriously. Um, I found a new printer, so it's a little easier to get a lot of copies for a lot cheaper. We're at about $1 a copy now instead of 2.50 per copy.
Wow.
So yeah, I managed to get an offset printer that started at 500 copies, and I'm like, holy crap, yes. So the variant covers are going to be completely Indiegogo exclusive. Just saying. So the cover by Nina and by Rich, those are only going to be available there. They're only going to get printed once. They're as exclusive as they get.
And the main cover will be available overall after the campaign too.
Yes,
but
because that's the one that's going to be a big print run.
You want that Nina Daisy Aberline cover and that Rich Parada cover. You need to get on this. And before we go too far out, I want to give a big shout out to Darksiders Comics and Hex Allen for sharing out the Periscope stream on the
Thank you.
So thank you, and hopefully this will get us in front of a lot more people, and we can do a lot more with this today. So let's play the trailer, and we'll go from there.
Uh-oh.
Cool. The trailer looks great, except there should be voiceover.
Yeah, there should be. I'm gonna fix that for the next one. I mean,
if you want, anytime you want, I'll do your voiceover for you.
Yeah, sure. Awesome.
I'll record. Send me the trailer. I'll record the file and send it to you, and then you can just edit it in.
Dude, yeah, I'd love to. Thanks. But yeah, for the ones that are going to be listening on the podcast, this issue, like all stories stand alone. So you can grab issue 4 and have a standalone story, or grab the entire series and slowly see the world being built in front of your eyes. And the art improve very hard. But issue 4 is about the Mysius, who are an aquatic creature, and their society is very strict on that. Everything that matters to society is your inner talent. And so this is going to be about the individual who wants to be more than their inner talent. They don't want to be the thing that they've been designated to, that defines who they hang out with, who they come in contact with, what kind of job they have, what kind of part of the city they live in, etc. Like, everything is about their inner talent. And so through a small adventure, they find the main character finds out that you can be more, even if it goes against everything that society stands for, but it doesn't mean it won't be easy. And the way my writer put it down is absolutely incredible. I'm super happy with how it turned out. The last few pages are being colored as we speak by my colorist. And yeah, it's just another fun 32-page story that you can read as a kid or as an adult, and you will get a lot out of it, a lot more than you might expect.
Oh yeah, and explain to people that might be listening to this for the first time uh, about how you went about the world build.
So, my original writer and I, we were just brainstorming for a series of something that would be contained, easy to start on, and I was like, I want to make a true fantasy. So I started to sketch out this world, which is a core that gives off blue and green light, and continents orbiting around it like planets would to a sun, and a tiny single cloud that gives water to everything. And then we just started thinking of creatures that would live on this world, and filling it up slowly but surely. And everything grew from there. And now my current writers, because the old one went away, um, they put me up with so much new work. Like, we have Love and Cora scripted up to issue 10 by now.
Nice.
So we're just going to keep going. They're cheap, affordable, easy to get comics. And you're going to get a very unique and fun little story every single time. And that's the kind of thing that I grew up with as, as someone from the Netherlands. Um, with Franco-Belgian comics, you would have a short 48-page story with sometimes the same characters, sometimes just different characters in a very strange world, like Life on Cora is. And you could pick up any one of them, and you would have a wonderful, awesome time just reading through that for about an hour before you went to bed. And that kind of feeling I want to recreate with Life on Cora. It's an awesome introduction to comics. It's very easy to get into, but literally everyone that I've given the book to so far and has read it has just come back to me going, dude, this is gold. Like, when is the next one coming? Because this is wonderful. We need more of this. And that is just the ultimate goal for me. And I'm so glad we could deliver on that.
Yeah, and tell them about your fantastic colorist and
Oh, yes.
the why there aren't certain colors in this book.
So the core only gives off blue and green light. So the world, the light literally does not have yellow, orange, or red hues. And so the entire comic is going to be in nice, cool colors, except for issue 4, which is a lot more vibrant, because deep under the water, light gets broken down, and so other hues are becoming available, and so you will see a little more pink and red. Still no orange, but that is very much along the feeling of the entire series. And yeah, my colorist just does a wonderful job. I don't give her any art direction besides there's no red or yellow. And sometimes I'll give her direction on what the creatures look like, because my writers can be very strict on that. But otherwise, what you're seeing as the coloring in these comics, at least the issue 3 and 4, that is all on her, and it's always jaw-dropping to get new pages back from her, and to just go, oh my god, the world suddenly just feels so much more alive every single time. And I don't pay her enough. I don't think I will ever say that I pay her enough. Doesn't matter how much I put down for her, because she is just that amazing. And it shows in every single page that she is having just as much love for this comic as I do in the pencils and inks.
Yeah, I mean, look at the colors there.
Yeah, it's insane.
I mean, I might be a little biased because my favorite color is blue, and there's like 37 different hues of blue on this page. But you know, with that being said, I mean, the colors on this thing are amazing. Uh, Mike's art is great, and getting better with each and every panel. Uh, but I just got a notification. So because there is this big cross promotion going on between Mike and Aria, uh, I just got a notification that Tailless is funded 102% in 16 hours.
Yep.
So
And it's still rising. It's incredible.
Yeah, it's like yeast; it just keeps going.
Oh yeah.
There's a nice analogy. Well, thanks.
Just keeps going up and up and up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I love this book, and of course, I'm gonna blow myself up here for a second. Not that I need to be any bigger than I am, and you can see the mess behind me, but I have to show off this Joker.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
That
was fun.
That I got from Mike. Now, are your commissions still open?
Oh yeah.
Yes. Your commissions are always open now, right?
Yes, they are always open. That you can even get commissions with the comic on the Indiegogo campaign.
Mm-hmm.
So hold on, I got it in USD now too. You can both get an original page from the comic in black and white. So I will send you all the pages that I've inked, and you can tell me which one you want, and I will send it out to you together with the comic. But that is at 71 USD, and at 71 USD as well, you can get an A4 commission, so 8.25 by 11 inches. But then at 142 USD, you can get an A3 commission, aka the size that I drew Joker in, which is 11 by 16.5 inches, and nothing is too crazy. I will happily do multiple characters on a single image, and it's a fun challenge. That's what I like about commissions. Like, they're usually fun challenges, and they put me out of my comfort zone, and they just they take me away from the grind of drawing comics every single day. Well, not lately, because I've been slacking a little bit, but I'm also building my studio. So
yeah, you're building your studio. You're adding on a bench for your cat to sit on, which just means the cat is going to come and sit on your keyboard anyhow.
Oh yes.
But I also wanted to show that along with the commission, Mike was awesome and threw in the first 3 issues of Life on Cora for me to read. Now I had read and reviewed the first one, but in digital. So I reread it, and these are way oversized as far as American Western crappy comics are concerned. I've been getting down more and more on US comics. I'm like, don't you think we can see this? Not all of us are sheep. Come on. And then I get the number 2, which I hadn't read, and I got number 3, the Surfer homage, and I read that. So then I was like, I go, oh, where's number 4? He goes, I'm launching next week, dude. Relax.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
And I sat down, but I've got to get, I think US size, I've got to get some, because this is a magazine size bag, and it's
Yeah, it's just under, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
because I'm
you're
like,
still missing the inch.
if this was a condom, I would still be making babies.
Oh yeah, they are big comics.
And so they're huge. So I'm gonna uh, size up some golden age bags and boards because I seem to be in for a whole bunch of UK size stuff. Because man, I thought I was I was trying to hold off and be done for a little while until Shay the Red show yesterday, and I'm like, oh. And it's
Yep.
from the little rubbery one color action figure, and the fact that it was a patch, and
Yes.
I think we should all like send Shay inside pictures when we all get our patches from Arya's post, and just in different goofy poses, and Sai can make a montage of all of us holding up our patches to
Yes.
piss off Eric.
Speaking of patches, if you scroll down a bit to the unlocked stretch goals, then you will see that we've unlocked quite a bit already, and we are well underway to our next one because I'm doing backer goals for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
So the stretch goals, the monetary ones, are in dollars. So for you in United States people, it's easier for you to figure out, and if we hit one of those goals, then it's going to stay open. Like if the stock market decides that to plummet, no, you're still getting what I promised you.
Mm-hmm. And the first one is this 2-inch patch with all physical orders of the core.
Yep, that's going to be a 2-inch patch with two colors. Um, so that was on Shader Red show as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to be through her guy because it's in the United States and I want to be able to see them first before I send them out. But yeah,
And we've also unlocked this A4 print with all physical orders.
Yep, that is a poster of the first page because my colorist just did such a wonderful, epic job that I was like, yeah, we got to do that. That deserves to be in. So that's A4, so the same size as the comic.
And then we got the Messias bookmark,
Yes.
which has the
So
creature on one side, and this is cool. You did like the old Marvel cards where you wrote up a little thing about the creature, and then you put like a little bit of backstory here.
oh yeah, no, there's extra world building stuff all over that. Um, I'm probably gonna add even more to it than what you're seeing there, and that's already quite a lot. But so what I'm gonna do is we're currently at 31 backers. So we unlocked this bookmark at 30. At 35, I'm gonna unlock the main creatures from Lava and Coral 1. At 40, I'm gonna unlock those from Lava and Coral 2. And at 45, I'm going to unlock the ones from Lava and Coral 3. So every 5 backers, you're gonna get an extra bookmark with fluff text on all creatures.
And if we can get this up to 60 backers, Mike's going to do 4 extra pages with concept, character sheets, and more.
So keep in mind, that's only going to be available until I do my first print run. So that's roughly going to be at the end of July. Then this backer goal of 60 backers is going to completely go away and will no longer be available.
Mm-hmm. So that will be gone. So this is super limited. So we need to double the amount of backers on this, and then we'll get like 4 extra like really cool pages. And we're seeing ideas for the pages and original line work, which looks great, Mike.
Thank you.
But at $4,500, the Atsy plushie will be available.
That's right. So the main character from Love and Core 1 is going to be a plushie. And the reason I'm putting it at such a high goal, which is like $2,000 away still, is because I was already talking to a manufacturer in China to get these made.
Mm-hmm.
But I wouldn't be able to fulfill them until like October. And that's why I was like, okay, I'm going to either put this off until Live on Cora 5 when they will be available, or we reach this stretch goal and people will receive it later, but they're going to, get their money worth. So these would be €30 or $40 for a 10-inch plushie. But there are already plushies available, and these are going to be made to order. These will be the Rock Dude from Live on Cora 3, and there will be only 5 made at most. So these are going to be around $180, and I know that is a lot, but these are going to be 16 inches, so 40 centimeters, and they will only be available here. I will never make them again. One has already been claimed, and it would be awesome if the other ones gets claimed too. That will be the most exclusive thing I'm ever going to make on an Indiegogo campaign.
Yeah, that's a pretty huge one.
Oh yeah, it's gigantic, but that is literally what I'm paying for it myself as well. So I will not be making any profit on it, but I promised there would be plushies of that guy, so I'm including them. And yeah, I keep my promises. Like whatever I do, as much as I can, I keep my promises unless I literally cannot. But then I was just being stupid and I shouldn't have said anything in the first place.
And here we see Tail is Live on Cora collaboration. That's right. Double the fun, double the exclusives. But you have to back both campaigns.
Oh, yeah. Both physical.
I backed both physical campaigns.
Yes, you did. You're going to get them both.
I'm getting a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to buy something that probably like a hoodie, and because bomber jackets are not my jam.
Yeah, fair.
And well, maybe World War II bomber jackets were, but that was when I was in high school. And but I've got like a bunch of patches, so I'm gonna end up having to sew like all these patches onto my coat, and I've got a couple of pins that I like to put on there that I got from our mutual friend Sean Howe.
Nice.
And of course, my sci-fi love interest.
Nice.
Gina, he's gonna send me one of the prints he did of Cara Dune. I go, good. I need that because I'm building an altar. What's that mean? He goes, it means pretty soon I'm going to be in an episode of, Law and Order.
Well, I actually got a jeans jacket that I wear a lot. So I'm probably going to put all those patches on there. Because I do like patches. They're awesome. But yeah. New to the craze.
So tell us what is this the link where people can sign up for both your campaign and Aria's?
Yeah. It is the pre-launch page link.
And that's all done, yeah.
Like, yeah, well, you automatically get transferred into the main campaign. I'm gonna fix that in a little bit. And get the proper link up there and make it big,
So there is for €4 a digital Life on Cora 4 you can get. if you're low on funds, I'd say get the real one.
It's literally like you can get the physical one for $22.
Mm-hmm.
So unless you really, really, really want to support me and get and are starving, then don't back me in the first place. Just use that money for food, please.
Or if you've got a really tiny apartment and you unfortunately have to enjoy all your comic goodness digitally.
Mm, that too.
Because it's like, well, comics are small; they don't take up that much. Oh my God, how did I get 150 comic book boxes?
Yep, exactly.
Jeez.
Jeez, where did it even come from?
10 euros, you can do the catch up tier, which will get you all 4 issues of Life on Cora digitally for 10
Yes.
euros. Physical copy main cover is 10 euros, 15 for the physical copy variant cover. And whose cover is this?
The left one is by Nina Daisy Eberly, who is a wonderful friend of mine. And the right one is by Rich Parada, who is also an awesome friend and actually inked the main cover as well.
And the mail screwed Rich and I never got my my books from
Oh no!
One.
Oh
So
no!
he put aside 2 hardcovers for me, and in lieu of a print, he did a Joker sketch for me too.
Oh
And,
man!
and he wants to finish. He wants to ink it with me on his show live, like one day this week.
Nice.
And he did like the 3 Jokers, and of course, I love Cesar Romero. I've got his autograph, and
Nice.
he's what made me fall in love with that character in the first place when I was a kid. And so he's got Caesar in the middle, and then on one side, and they're facing away. So on one side is Ledger, and on the other side is Joaquin.
Ooh, nice.
So I'm like, I go, yeah, that's going to be awesome. I'll just. He goes, it's going like this. I go, I don't care. I'll frame it sideways. It doesn't bother me. I'll just turn the frame and hang it the other way. I go, that'll go. I go, that one will go right next to Mike's because I'm gonna try to put him. I'm gonna try to put him up in order. And
Sweet.
my friend, one of my best friends, his wife and son, who I've been a pseudo uncle to, I guess, who happens to own my local comic shop, years ago gave me a I guess it's a Heath Ledger Joker like vinyl decal for the wall. It's not a huge one, but I found my vinyl tool to scrape the bubbles out. And later on today, my daughter and I are gonna put it up. It's like a full figure of the Joker, and then it's got like a couple of cards with the
Oh, that is awesome.
that'll like go up in the air. I'm gonna put it around my thermostat because my electric bill was a joke this month. It was like $258 because they didn't bother crediting my other one, and
Whoa.
and I saw that they put it. I saw online that they put it in, but I still had to pay like $152
Shit, dude.
for the electric
Damn.
bill. Well, that's just from well, my computer's on all the time, and
Yeah.
and my TV's always on, but and of course you got like your stove and refrigerator and stuff like that, but I have to have the AC on because of my health, and if it's not on, if it gets too hot, I have trouble breathing. My chest gets a little heavy, and Yeah, I just don't like that feeling because I had that
No.
before, and that's when I died.
Yeah, no.
But hell, for 30 euros, you can get all 4 issues physical copies.
Yep.
For 35, you can get 1 through 3 and a number 4 variant cover of choice.
Yep. And again, those variants are completely exclusive to this campaign.
Mm-hmm.
So they will never be printed again.
60 euros, an original page and main cover copy. And anyone that gets this, it's going to come in a first come first serve kind of thing, right? So every time you're going to go to the first person that got this, and they get the choice of the litter, and then you take whatever page they take, you of course take out, and then you go on to the next person.
Exactly.
So the sooner you do this, the sooner you have a much better shot of getting a page that you really want.
2 have already been taken, so yeah, there's only 29 left.
60 euros, you get an A4 black and white commission. Like, ta-da! And a main cover copy. So you get the main cover and an A4 black and white commission. No, you cannot get that black and white commission that is showing because that was fan art that Mike did for Rich's Incantessi.
That's right. And he got the original.
100 euros, you can get an A3 commission and a main cover. Only $150, only 5. There aren't 5 available. There's only 4 available because one's been taken.
There's only 4 available now.
Yeah,
but there's
when you put it up there, you make 5. But so these are 16-inch or 40 centimeters Okats plushies from My Fan Cora 3.
That's right. They're big.
The Rock Surfer, 16 inches.
They're a Stone Surfer. That's right.
I used to be the Stone Surfer.
Yeah, we have an extra D in there, the Stoned Surfer.
Oh yeah, that's right. For 200 euros, you can get the original cover art from Rich Parada. Same price, you can get Mike's original cover art. Just saying, if nobody buys these,
mm-hmm.
then Mike will be more than happy to keep.
Oh, they will go on my wall in that case. Don't worry, they're already framed.
They're already framed, and he's just waiting for somebody to be silly enough to not buy these originals.
Exactly.
So if you don't buy the originals, and this was the contest between Mike and Rich that everybody voted on which cover.
That's right. So Rich and I both did the inking for the cover, for the main cover, and I put out a poll on Twitter going, "Hey, which one do you guys prefer, Rich Parada's or mine?" And he won badly, but that makes sense because he's got like 20 more years of experience over me. So it's cool. I completely agree with the choice, and he did an amazing job. So yeah, it's a beautiful piece that he made, and I'm super proud to put it out.
Sim!
Hey!
Sim Salabim! What's going on, buddy? Yeah, that sounded a lot like everybody voted for Rich because they felt bad because he was elderly.
Well,
sorry,
no, actually.
Sorry, Rich. I can hear him now when he watches this. That motherfucker.
That motherfucker. No, but he literally started at Marvel as an intern when he was like 19.
Oh
You
yeah,
know, he's
uh,
incredible.
both at Marvel and DC for years,
Yeah,
and then got really sick of it and just walked away from it all
yeah,
and said, and then this idea came on him from a commission that a very good friend of his had him do, and he was like, I got an idea. Can can I have your permission to use the piece I did for you as a character in a book? I have an idea. And she was like, oh yeah, yeah.
yeah, totally. And he's doing a wonderful job. He's got a project that we love on Kickstarter only
Mhm.
2 days ago. He's doing amazingly, and I'm super happy for him. It's wonderful to see him go this far.
Oh yeah. It's a great book. Everybody that has read it has loved it, and his fan base for supporters for the book uh, grew incredibly
Oh yeah,
from issue one to now. Some of it might just be because if he hits a certain amount, last time he hit a certain amount, he had to shave his head.
oh yeah, I remember that, and that was
This
glorious.
Yeah, this time if he hits a certain amount, he's agreed to let his wife wax his chest.
Yeah, I'll wait and see until it happens.
And I would laugh hysterically because
Oh yeah, I'll stay up until 7 a.m. for that one too, happily.
I go. I told him, I go, have you seen that movie recently? And the screams and the words that came out of his mouth. I remember. I go, your nipples are gonna bleed, right? Shut up. Uh, so for sure, with the LOC team for a
So
thousand
yeah, we're
euros, you can create a new Life on Cora story with the
there was
team.
only one available, and that one is gone. The 1,000 euro tier.
Gone.
There's two available spots for the 300 euro tier, where yeah, we will make an original creature with you, um, and it will be canon in the Love and Korra universe. It will appear in the background, and maybe if one of my writers gets inspired, we might actually make an issue about it. But that depends. But it will definitely be in the comics and be visible and be in there and be added to the encyclopedia and everything. So yeah, I'm really hoping someone will take that one as well. That would be a lot of fun. And of course, you get pretty much. I think you get the entire series with it as well. Let me make sure. Yeah, you get the entire series.
So you get to create a creature that will make an appearance in the book,
Not
and
just one appearance, just be there.
it'll be there on a regular basis, pretty much, and you're going to get the entire series too.
Yeah.
So that is pretty cool. You can also order an extra copy, an extra physical copy for $10 as an add-on. You can get extra copy of Life on Cora, 1, 2, or 3 physical for €8. And hey, it's a picture of you and your colorist.
Yeah.
Your colorist is quite animated.
Yes, she does not want to be a public figure. She does not want to appear on camera or on voice chats or anything, and I respect her for that completely.
That's cool.
I just think she does a wonderful job, and I'm really, really happy that I hired her. So yeah, she's good. She's wonderful. I think she's open for work besides Live on Cora. But yeah, she's just wonderful to work with, and
But if you take my colorist, I might have to hunt you down and kill you.
now only if you make her stop working on Love and Cora, then I will.
Yeah.
Because damn it, she's awesome.
So, talk to us about the featured tier.
So on the feature tier, you're going to get the entire series with all variants, and of course all the stretch goals and backer goals that we unlocked so far, and the ones we will unlock in the future. So it will be the best bang for your buck. It's $71, but you still only pay like $10 shipping,
Hmm.
and that's going to be limited until a few weeks after the campaign as well. So once I did my first shipment run to RJ over at Critical Blast, we will have to do the normal shipping rates, which are a lot higher, which is about $30. So yeah,
Yeah, this
um,
this is why
th-
you want to get in on it because Mike, along with a lot of other creators, are going through RJ over at Critical Blast. They've got a great deal where RJ will do fulfillment. They'll send one giant box of books over,
exactly.
which is a lot cheaper. It puts Mike's shipping costs down, and it puts the fan shipping costs down.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
everybody saves on shipping and can go to the post office. So yeah,
Exactly. Yeah, it's awesome to see that this explode like this. I hope there's going to be more people checking out Talus and Love and Cora and backing both,
mhm.
because we really love the piece that we put together. His girlfriend um, colored it, and she did a phenomenal job. And yes, Doris, I'm everywhere, and you're gonna have to get used to it.
He's like savoir faire. He's everywhere.
Yeah.
Now, if you got that cartoon reference, you're old because I
No,
was
I
very
didn't.
little. I was little the very first time I got that.
But yeah, guys, go check it out. It means a lot. Even if you can't back yourself, but you're like, hey, this guy is cool. You know, give it a share. That on its own means so much, and can get so far that yeah, it's gonna be one of the most unique reads that you will see for the United States. I'm a little more used to it in Europe, but no matter the fan base, like the comic fan base, whether it's in Europe, the United States, or Australia, or whatever, um, literally every single time people have enjoyed it, and just came back with me wanting more. So yeah, I guess I'm doing something right, and I'm just gonna keep doing it because this is the job that I love. And I'm putting a lot of blood, sweat, and ink poisoning into these pages. Um,
Ink poisoning.
especially ink poisoning. The blood and sweat make the paper all wrinkly, so I try to avoid that. But my goal is to make this comic bi-monthly, so every 2 months you would get a new issue. And for that to happen, um, we will really, really have to start making like 3,500 euros per issue, so I can sustain my colorist, get her a flatter, so she saves a lot of time working on that. Get an editor in, so I don't have to edit everything myself either. Um, yeah, because I do a lot on these comics. Besides pencils and inks, the art, the fun stuff. Um, I am the character designer. I am the editor. I am the publisher. So I take care of literally everything. I don't mind. I love it. But when it comes down to it, the art is only 20% of the job. Like even on podcasts like these, this is about this is a big part of my workload.
Mhm.
And Yeah, it's incredible to be able to work like this. I've met amazing people like Will and Pops and Lucifer Storm, RJ, Shay, all those wonderful people through just making these comics. And I couldn't do it without them. And so yeah, when you're on those guys, you see me come by and just doing an interview. Um, Give them a like and a share too, because they make the world go round for us.
Mm-hmm.
And it's incredible what kind of network is being created, and the support that comes from within that network, and the cheering each other on, and the quality of work as well. Like, there are so many good comics that have come out in the last half year, and then I'm not talking about my own stuff. Like, I enjoy what I do, but I am a bloody noob when it comes to the stuff that I see come by. And it's incredible, and each and every one of them deserves to succeed for the effort that they're making.
So, besides your own book, name one book that you've backed that you can't wait to get your hands on.
Perfect 10, The Incantessi Chapter 2, Talus, who else? Rokam, who else? God, I backed quite a few. Let me go through my contributions, because there is a lot lately. Twisted Fairy Tales, where I have a story in as well, but there's like 40 people involved on that anthology. The Ace Volume 1, Fiendish. Oh my god, Fiendish is beautiful.
Oh, I just got the update from Rini about her friend doing the
Oh, you clipped out there.
colors on free shit. I didn't know I was getting this.
Yeah, no, she hit 25K, and so everything is getting colored now, and she's adding extra pages to the comic, so you're getting like 50 pages instead of 48. It's incredible. But yeah, there's Chaotic Flux, Sunrise Blossom, Glen in Monsterland, Testament. Yeah, Rokon, of course. Yeah, Rokon is the first one that I ever backed. Like, there is so much good stuff coming out. It's and that is not even a tenth of the things that I see come by, and make me go, holy crap! I want that in my life, but my wallet is screaming already.
Yeah, I know. I'm just like, it's just crazy. I'm just trying to figure out how I get into mine. Okay, let's see. It was right there. Oh, now it wants all kinds of stuff. Stop it.
You go to your profile, and then it says My Contributions on the little drop down.
Okay, so I was short on funds, but I threw $1 at the Freestyle Comics Day backathon level, which was $1, and it unlocked 20 different digital comics.
Wow, nice.
Plus, and then they hit 10K. And this was a reprint Kickstarter.
Yeah.
It was from Volume 1 and Volume 2 in trade. And if they hit 10K, everybody was going to get the following issue that they just wrapped.
Wow.
Did for free.
Wow.
And if you were a digital backer, you got it digitally. So I got like 20 books plus the new one for free, and I'll have to get the trades at a later time.
That's incredible, man.
I backed Quicksand #1, which is Jonathan Hendricks' book, which is on the way from what I understand. It's I'll have it sometime this month. He's the writer of the clown book from Scout there, The Recount,
Yes.
which was awesome. I backed a New Warriors, which is a superhero book, and everything is based on lore from Hawaii.
Oh, cool.
I backed the Crimson Cult band, which is a band that makes songs and soundtracks specifically for Valiant Comics.
Oh, sweet. That's awesome.
So I'm getting their Splatter vinyl album with a glow in the dark jacket and the new Shadow Man single. It's going to come with a Shadow Man variant of #1, and it's gonna be the old school Volume 1 the original Valiant from the 90s logo, and cover lettering fonts and everything like that. It's an Iron Maiden homage.
Ooh, nice. That is awesome.
Then another one I backed, which is expected in September, is my a local artist, Frankie B. Washington, did a book called Kaijus and Cowboys.
Yes, I've seen that one. That one looks so good.
And
and then
this
the list goes on.
This is going to be like a #0.
Oh,
because
cool.
a publisher picked them up for a 12-issue run of this book starting next year. So if this book takes off, this Kickstarter book will be a major key.
Damn, that's awesome.
Then I also another guest I had on the Catch the Craze podcast guys. I backed the most recent issue of their book, and it was I backed it while we were on air, and it is they did a hot. It's all their characters, but it's a homage to Action Comics #1.
Ooh.
And because I backed it while we were on the air, one of the artists is actually doing an original sketch of his choosing and throwing it in with my book, which I thought was
nice.
Awesome. Blood and Bullets #1 from Monty Moore. The Jump issues 1 and 2 signed from Ryland Grant with I've got like two. I got to pick 2 variant covers, plus the SIGs. It was like $45, and one of the variant covers was The Mandalorian. So I couldn't say no.
Cool.
Yeah. I backed Heirs of Isildur versus Tales from Nocturnia, and the vinyl record. And this was a big one because it's Matt Knowles and Steph Cannon's combined stuff. So I have never read either of their stuff. So I bought the complete trade from Matt, which is like almost 400 pages, and the complete trade from Steph, which is like 200 and something pages, and the Splatter vinyl album. Plus, I bought a variant because one of Matt's best friends for 20 years, sadly passed away in a fatal car crash 11 days after he laid down the guitar tracks.
Oh man, that's a shame.
So what they did is they got a really good artist to do a variant cover of their guitarist friend that passed away, sitting on the Iron Throne from Game of Thrones, except the throne was made up of all the different guitars that this dude owned.
Nice.
And all the profit from that issue is all going in one big check to this guy's family to help them out. And they're going to do a thank you card to the family with everybody that backed that issue to help the family out with expenses.
That's awesome. Hey, I'm really sorry, but
yeah, we gotta really go.
Yeah, it's been an hour. Holy crap! You know, it doesn't get old talking to you.
Yeah, there's always something. It's always like,
yeah, yeah, exactly. Like it doesn't get old. But I want to hit up on Area Stream real quick because he's doing a open mic show, so you get like 10 minutes to talk, and you know we got to talk to Lau from Cora and Taylor's crossover there real quick.
Yeah, well, let's end this, and we're both gonna go over there.
Exactly.
So, everybody, thank you so much for joining in. Please share this out. Back this project, get a cool tier, and back both projects and get more stuff.
Exactly.
I will be back at 8 p.m. tonight with Thomas for an episode of OK Boomer. We're going to cover the DC Treasury edition of Superman versus Wonder Woman. And
nice.
Until tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern, when we will have the aforementioned Area Black covering the Tailless campaign right here on Creators Outlet.
That's going to be awesome.
Peace out.
Take it easy, lovelies. Stay awesome.